Namaste, I'm Shivaswati and this video is about explaining the various I'm Shivaswati and this video is about explaining why do you get anxiety. Anxiety envelops you, gets you headaches, it gives you self-blame, it makes you feel lethargic and it gives you severe health problems like cancer, heart attacks and sinusitis, spondylitis, knee problems are all related to anxiety. Anxiety can come for reasons which you don't understand at all, and a lot of this reason is not rational. So if you try to resolve anxiety by rational therapy, it is not going to work all the time, because a lot of this anxiety comes from spirit attachments, from past lives, and from paranormal forces like thought waves entering you from the sky, like sound waves and light waves, thought waves of negative consciousness which affect you, which are also causing the epidemic. And you cannot deny that it exists anymore, because the spirituality is rising. We are moving towards the new age, we are moving towards Satyug, and forces which were unseen till now will come up. It is normal, and these are good forces. These are forces of gods, good spirits who have been buried by dark forces, by illusion and too much belief in science, which has deluded people to believe that they are gods, and the actual god does not exist. Science, you think that science is god and there is no other god, which is not true. Science is only a machine, and the real intention, the real force which is making that machine work is a real god. And to access god, past life therapy helps to release anxiety, to understand your life purpose, to understand why you have that anxiety. It may not be from your present life at all. For example, I had a client recently and she had a lot of anxiety because she did not get the job which she desired when she was young, and she was given a lower level, and she kept wondering, that when I am so bright and I've been so bright in my school, why did not I get, reach the top level? And she abused herself all the time, self-blamed, and then there were problems between husband and wife, and husband also started saying that you are not that good enough and you did not get that high level, and all that competition, passes on to marriages, and it's terrible, because if you get conditioned into competition, you will find you competing with your husband or your wife, and that is the worst form of competition, because love dies out. So she came for therapy to understand why she was having so much anxiety about generally about things, about why she feels that people are abusive towards her in her family. And then she found that in a past life, she was at the top level, and she was trying to save a king, but the king was corrupt, and then in this she did not realize that the king was corrupt, and she was trying to save a corrupt king. So as a result, in this life she was not promoted, so that she does not save people who are corrupt. So now when she sees that, and now she was asked to look at people who are in authority and realize that they can be wrong also, and then you support justice, and you don't blindly support a corrupt king who can be harmful to the masses. And that is how she is destined for promotion in this life, but she has to be very clear that she will not judge people by their authority, but be able to serve. Even if she is not loyal all the time, she will be able to show the right path to the authority with whom she serves now as an officer. So past life therapy suddenly explains to you that it's not your fault that it's happening, it is some other fault, like it is a fault of too much loyalty, because of which you're not getting a promotion, and because you have a trait of too much loyalty, because of which you are not giving a position where you can be ruled by corrupt masters. So it may not be your fault at all that you're not getting a corruption, a job which has it may be a fault of corruption. So that happens all the time, and you see these things in past life therapy, that reasons for your unhappiness can be very different from what you think they are, if you are willing to look beyond the curtain. And the advanced souls are willing to look beyond the curtain. I always believe that people who are willing to take past life therapy are advanced souls, because when they come to me with all the faith, and they invest knowing that it will help. So when they have this intuition that it will help, that means they are talking to the same spirit guides that I am talking to, and they are talking to the God that I am talking to, and they are being guided to take therapy from me, because the things which I do, another therapist will not do. Every past life therapist is different, and the reason why I charge high is because I want value to be given to this work. I give a lot of value to this work. I do 15 therapies in one session, and I meditate on it almost the whole day before a session. So I don't take any more sessions because I want to give complete justice to the person whom I'm working to, and I want that person's soul to become positive and to rise to a higher level of soul ascension, where they can actually feel good within themselves and help the universe feel good also, because God feels more powerful when you are more positive. So that is why the sessions are expensive, because it is like buying gold, or it is like getting married. It is you are entering a phase of life where you are much more positive. And these days I have started saying that the sessions be for your higher good. I don't say for your highest good anymore, because if you are in a life where you are surrounded by very difficult circumstances and your highest good is that you die in that life and you enter another life, so in that case even if I say highest good, it's not going to manifest, but if I say higher good, it is going to manifest. So we do theta healing, where we say it is for your highest and best good, but now I say it is for your higher good, and they ask Mother Earth that the session be for their higher good and for their positivity and positivity of all concerned. We don't harm anyone in the session. We don't do any violence against anyone in the session. We only do self-defense, and we heal the souls which are attacking you. We actually make them release their negativity and make them feel loved, so that a truce is established between the abusive souls and you, and they no longer feel so angry with you and you no longer feel so angry with them. So over time a truce is established, and you start feeling happier living within your family, quieter, and more, you start feeling more respected. So it actually happens. Past lives actually exists, and they are very real. The evidence is your feelings. When you always get the same feelings in a past life which you have been feeling in the present life, if you don't, you have to correlate, you have to interpret, and you have to find what is the connection between your past life and your present life. And you can find the connection. It just requires introspection, and it requires a mind free from all other thoughts. So that is what I do. I keep my mind free from all other thoughts, so that I can interpret a past life and explain to the person what is his or her soul lesson which they are getting from the guides. Why are they saying this way? What are the warnings that they are getting? And you have to seriously heed them. Even I have to listen to the spirit guides. I cannot just take things on my own. I cannot just do whatever I want to do, because they know much more than we do. It's a matrix, and we are simply very small particles of that matrix. So they see the bigger picture, and I have seen that when I don't listen to my spirit guides, it harms me. So I always advise my clients that listen to your spirit guides. Whatever they are saying is very crucial. It might look very simple, but it is very, very crucial what they are saying, and you have to trust them. Then trust your own instincts. However much anyone might be pulling you, if the spirit guides are saying this is the condition on which this work can be done, then you obey the condition. Don't do it without obeying the condition, because then it will backfire, and then you will not be able to get out of the mess that you are in. You will need a lot of spirituality to get out. It's not that you never get out of hell. You do get out of hell. In fact, in most of my sessions, I'm taking people out of the misery they are in, out of hell, and for showing the way to heaven, so that over time they can change their circumstances and actually move to heaven. So a lot of relationships actually improve, or they become so detached that it no longer hurts them. That happens in a past life session, that anxieties go away. Then aura cleansing and chakra cleansing, and spirit release, theta healing, neuro-linguistic programming, deleting traumatic memories, and alpha level healing, where you illuminate all the stress the cells you release, and you illuminate all the cells of your body through theta healing, DNA to regeneration, theta generation. So all these methods are for anxiety release, and these are unconventional methods. They actually work. I am going to do a workshop on 5 basic methods of aura cleansing, chakra cleansing, and progressive relaxation. For 5 basic methods I will do, which the way I do it, I only do it. There's nobody else I know who's doing it, and it actually heals your soul from within. So that is the way I do it, and it comes with a lot of meditation. So I will be doing this workshop so that you get a basic idea of what energy cleansing is, and this you can do every day yourself in your own house. And then if problems are very complicated, you can contact me for past life therapy and spirit release therapy and theta healing, because this actually works. Well, thank you. Please share, like, and subscribe.